State Prosecutor Gerrie Nel continued his cross-examination of forensic psychiatrist Dr. Merrill Forster on day 31 of the Oscar Pistorius murder trial with a question about her diagnosis of general anxiety disorder, or GAD, of the accused. He asked if it affected the sufferer's life as a whole, more so than the anxiety that most people face in a day-to-day life. Forster replied that this was the definition of a disorder. Nel then discussed Pistorius' anxiety specifically pertaining to crime in South Africa. Dr. Forster listed her reasons for finding that he showed particular concern about security, including the fact that he had beams around his house and dogs on his property, something Nel argued is common in South Africa. Nel noted the various security measures Pistorius failed to take, saying one wouldn't expect a person with GAD and excessive security concerns to fail to fix a window which had been broken for some time. He also said such a person would never go to sleep with a balcony door open. He then went back to Forster's evidence that Pistorius' condition should be taken into consideration when looking at the events of Valentine's Day last year.
You said yesterday that the GAD may have played a role in his actions on the morning of 14 February.
Yes.
Now, if that is so, then the GAD being a psychiatric disorder, what you're saying is that the psychiatric disorder played a role?
Yes.
May have played a role.
May have played a role.
Yeah.
After brief re-examination by Roo, Forster was excused. Nel then officially brought an application for Pistorius to be referred for mental observation on the grounds that Dr. Forster, a well-known and respected psychiatrist, gave evidence that his GAD could have affected his ability to act in accordance with his understanding of right and wrong. He also said that the timing of Forster's testimony should be taken into account and that the consultation only took place after Pistorius testified. Nel said this could be used as a fallback for Pistorius if he wished to appeal the judge's verdict.
So, my lady, my argument is that the case should be referred. My argument is that also that at this stage of the trial, having received the evidence that the court did, that the court should give effect to that evidence and apply its mind to the possibility of what might happen to the evidence in future.
Roo hit back at Nel, saying his reading of the law was rather unfortunate. He read the law back to the court and suggested that the state just wanted a second opinion.
So apart from the fact that there's no merit, I must point out to the court that we're calling a further witness. And that further witness would talk about the flight and the fight syndrome and the vulnerability of disability.
Nel argued that not referring Pistorius now because of forthcoming witnesses would be holding the court hostage. He said the state needed to know if Pistorius does in fact have a mental illness, as that would be the end of its case.
When there's argument about delusions and paranoia, that's not the reason for the referral. We're not looking for that. We're looking for what we're not looking for. We're reacting on the evidence of a defense witness saying, I diagnosed a psychiatric disorder that may have played a role.
Court was adjourned and Judge Masipa will be back with her decision at 9:30 tomorrow morning. Nicolaides, Eyewitness News, Oscar Pistorius trial.